Good evening, everyone. So this is the day after Christmas, and I decided to do something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and that is just to invite everybody to just relax. So many people don't know that in October of 2021, I got ill. I actually came down with shingles, and according to my doctors, people who are under tremendous amount of stress can actually trigger shingles, which I know exactly that was the reason why I came down with shingles. I allowed myself to get to this place where I was just completely, absolutely stressed out. I had shingles for about 6 weeks. It was very painful. It was very uncomfortable. It made me think a lot about like how I deal with stress. I realized that I needed to do something. I never realized how much stress could take over someone's life. The first thing I did was actually spent some time with God. I wasn't really focusing on God and giving His presence first place in my life, which I believe is really the start and really the cause of everything else cascading into this season of anxiety and stress and everything. And the second thing that I did was I did simple things, like I started to journal again. You know, it was a while since I journaled, a while since I did any artsy crafty kind of things, but I took some time to do that. And it was great, and I discovered so many new things about my creativity that I didn't think I had before. You know, another thing that I would suggest is to simply take your time. Take an extra 5 minutes to do your skincare routine, or you know, just when you do like maybe your devotionals, just take an extra 3 minutes to just sit there and not think of anything but just hear God's voice. That's just so calming in of itself. Just doing things that you do, but doing it at a slower pace. You're gonna come across people who are stressed out, but just because they're stressed out doesn't mean that we have to absorb their stress. The best thing you can do is to not stress out in the company of people who stress you out. What's more worse for an agitator who is agitated is when the person that they're trying to agitate does not get agitated by their agitation. There are things that you don't have control over, so don't try to control them. I was planning my son's first birthday party, and it was a very stressful moment. I mean, nothing was going out as planned, but I got mad at a lot of people. People weren't RSVP, things weren't coming through. I just wanted things to be perfect. I started like 12 months prior to that planning everything to make sure that everything was perfect, and still the majority of things that I wanted to have happen did not happen. So you can understand the stress level of these high expectations that I put on myself, this level of perfection that I was not going to achieve no matter how much time or how much money or who was going to cooperate with me on it. It wasn't just going to happen. Chill. Do the things that really bring a lot of peace into your life. Get the right perspective about life, about things. Do your best in everything you do. When people receive such stress and anxiety because others are just not as kind or not as gracious or not even thinking, and they get sick and things happen, not only to themselves but to others because of their stress, they can't very well blame the people who they think caused it. Like, oh, I'm this way because of my boss. Oh, I'm this way because there's this guy who keeps on cutting me off on the freeway. Or oh, I'm like this because of my kids, because of my husband, because of this person, because of that person. There is really no one else to blame but the decisions that we made to get to where we are at. People, they can agitate you, but they can't make you be agitated. People, they can do not so great things, but their not so great decisions can't force you to become stressed out about them. Things and situations don't work out. That's just life. We gotta trust God that He is orchestrating something great about our lives, and we gotta calm down. Not an ounce of worry or concern or anxiety or stress is going to change the situation anyway. Pressure is just so not productive. It's so counterproductive. It doesn't do anything good. Stress does nothing good. But it can get you shingles. And it can ruin your relationships. And it can make you like the biggest Karen on the face of the planet Earth, where you're like constantly complaining about everything about your life. If you're going through a stressful moment, make yourself a cup of hot cocoa, light a candle, sit back, relax, enjoy your hot cocoa, and calm down. And now, in doing so, you'll position yourself in a place that not a lot of people do in stressful situations. And that is, you'll be in a place to come up with creative solutions, creative problem solving, and you'll be better off. So I hope you liked this vlog. If it calmed you down, if it did the trick, then please like this video and subscribe for more calming moments. Until then, I will see you later.